I mentioned the supplier side of things quickly in a previous video, so I just wanted to talk a little more about that. I'm going to jump into the suppliers section here, and you can see that it has a list like the other sections, completely customizable as far as what columns are shown and hidden, what order they're in, and you can print that, of course. And the purpose, like the rest of ToolManageriQ, is to keep all of this information in one place that anyone can access. So if you have ToolManageriQ, whether it's the standalone or the integrated version, and you're connected to a database, then you can come in on this page here and add suppliers or edit current suppliers. And I've added a logo here. Of course, you can have the name, location, maybe contact details for whoever you deal with at that company there, comments. So whatever information is important to you, you can put it in there, and then everyone can see it. And if it changes, then they can see the changes as well. Now there's another side of this in the tools section where very similarly, anyone can come in here and add the supplier information. So that's not only the brand, which you can see all the same ones in this list, but it also includes the item number, which can be very important. And you can see this is part of the sample database that we have, so it's got some details about the tool in the notes as well that might be helpful. And you can also add any details in the comment section here so that it gets passed to GibbsCam. And then the programmer, he'll be able to just look at the tool tile instead of having to look into ToolManageriQ to get that information. Now that item number also generates a barcode. So this is an optional column that you can turn on and print for use with barcode scanners. And not as related to the supplier info, but another nice option is the standard tool checkbox. And you can see it in this column here where you can have it shown, and that's just going to identify any kind of standard tool in your library. So that may mean that it's always on hand, you're always stocked up on it, possibly that it's not some sort of a custom tool that you would have to have some lead time to get. So little side note on that one. And obviously all of this goes together to help anyone along the line. So if you're programming, you know that you have the proper tool, because I've seen cases where someone tests a new tool and they love it, it outperforms the previous tool. So next time it's time to order, oh, they got the old tool again because of a miscommunication possibly. Same thing if you're assembling. You don't want to end up with the programmer maybe thinking it's one tool and programming it to certain specs, and then the wrong tool, the same size tool but a different one gets used and maybe causes some kind of an explosion. Who knows? Just doesn't run efficiently for that specific tool. And then on the purchasing side, it can be very handy, of course, to know what the tool numbers are and where to get them, who to contact to get them, maybe previous pricing. So all of this information, it's optional what you choose to use, but very important, very useful for keeping everyone on the same page. So hopefully that seems useful to you, and I'll catch you next time.